about the Philadelphia Eagles. Apparently some Eagles went to the White House, and it's now, people giving them backlash, especially the black players that went. Jalen Hurts, he refused to go. He kept his political thing silent. My thing is this, Saquon his thing was he respected the office. And what people don't understand is the reason why a lot of people won't be successful in business is because they're closed-minded. I don't think racial issues, or a lot of it's not even racial issues, you know what I'm saying? I just think with people in Trump, do I think he is what people believe he is? Absolutely. But what I don't really like about people is people are fake. Because Bill Clinton was the same way. A bunch of other presidents that y'all thought because they were Democratic, or Bill Clinton was the first black coach, black president, y'all was cool with it on the surface. Because like I tell y'all, the average person out here, especially black people, they're superficial when it comes to politics. Because even in the era of information being accessible, because we all have the internet at the tap of our hands, right? People don't research. So they be like, well, I don't like this guy. Whatever he do is bad. It was the sister Issa Rae, very talented comedian, a whole nine, right? She was in American Fiction too. Very, very talented. She got mad because Trump, he did something. And it was to stop like the deletion of babies. I forgot. I did a story on the Free Game 89 channel. But even though what he was doing was good, she didn't like what he was doing, because even if he did some good, she didn't like what he was doing because it was Trump. My thing is, if your life on the line and Trump is the only person to help you and he willing to help you, or racist is the only person that's willing to help you and he help you, would you rather die, or would you rather that racist help you? I mean, my thing is this. It's like people are okay as long as you are fake or phony or you're a closet racist. I appreciate the face card racists. I appreciate people who show you who they are, right? I'm more likely to trust a person that I don't agree with. Let me say this. I won't say agree. I don't like, but he's being, or he or she is honest about who she is. Rather than me trust a person who I know is lying and being disingenuous. At least I can see you pull the knife out your back pocket and you about to cut me. I know you have a pistol on you and that you will shoot me. Rather than thinking, hey, he got this pistol or this knife, or he or she got this pistol or knife, she's gonna ride for me. Or he going to protect me if I get, and then next thing you know, the bullet is coming from your back. You're getting shot in your back because you thought. Stop it, people. Be happy that people are showing you who they really are. So, if I have the best business deal on the table, is to do it with John Redcorn from whoever, I'm just throwing the name out. John Redcorn from King of the Hill, right? And he's just a shitty person. Not saying he is on the show, whatever kind of is, but not. But it's the best deal possible. Or it's no deal. I'm not supposed to take that deal. Which y'all have to understand. When you get into this politic world, when you get into this, excuse me, I'm hurting like a mug today. When you get into business, you have to leave your personal preferences out the way. Somebody was telling me, I never said this, but he said this shit was funny. He said, I knew a woman that believes in zodiac signs. She hired all Tauruses. Her business instantly went out of business. I just wanted to say that. Right? So, my thing is this. That connection you make with Trump, that can help boost your foundation. That could be a connection you make for a lifetime. And people can be like, well, you shouldn't go see Trump because you went to go see Bill Clinton. He did a lot of bad. Y'all was riding with Bernie Sanders and he signed a 94 crime bill. Yeah, you didn't know that, huh? Go look it up. So what I'm saying is, I appreciate people for showing me who they are. I'm not gonna say I'm gonna disagree with everything Trump say. what I'm gonna do is research. And if I disagree with some stuff, I disagree with it. If I agree with it, I'm not scared to say I agree with some of the things that he's doing. The tariffs, I understand what he's trying to do. Now, will he accomplish it? Only time will tell. But when the economy starts to benefit, ain't nobody gonna care who they getting this cash from or who getting these new jobs he creating from them. Nobody gonna say that. They'll be appreciative, but they won't thank him. You gotta know what I'm saying? So, no, I'm not mad at them for going to the office. That's what teams do. Respect the office. There's plenty of players on that Philadelphia Eagles that's stone cold racist, but they still line up with them as teammates. They know it. They know it. Now people gonna say, well, how is that different from Ryan Garcia? Ryan Garcia flat out said what he said. He flat out said what he said. Trump ain't ever said no shit like that. Not saying he wouldn't execute on it. Not saying he would. But Trump has done some good for black people. Whether it's funding HBCU, where are we going to get the money from? He found the money last time, didn't he? Whether it was pardoning Jack Johnson. Nobody else did that before neither. You know, whether it was sitting down with Ice Cube and his people listening to his contract with Black America. You know? And I'm not saying that, hey, if the Democratic Party had a better candidate, I wouldn't have voted for that guy or that girl. Yeah, probably so. But I'm not going to be like, well, these athletes went to go see Trump, and I don't care what they do. Because when these guys coming into the arena with purses on, with their lipsticks painted, you know, when they got their white wives, they can do whatever they want to. I'd expose some of their wives for being racist. Derrick Rose wife. They swept that shit under the rug. It's on my Patreon, the Goodfella TV Patreon. I put that video there, right? So, my thing is this. I don't care what they do. They didn't go in there and they can do what they want to do. My opinion is, I don't think no less or no more of them as men. You know, I don't. That's their right to go to the White House. You may never get that opportunity again. Why rob yourself of that opportunity? See, y'all didn't have an issue with Obama. And that's because a lot of people they are uninformed. Obama did more to protect police than he did to protect his own quote-unquote people. He did more for the rainbow community, for people that's anti-rainbow community. He passed a bunch of laws for them. I don't see y'all saying, well, you know, Obama is disingenuous. I'm not going to see Obama. No, y'all still want to see Obama. But a lot of y'all are misinformed. And that's fine. That's fine. A lot of y'all are misinformed about what's going on. And like I said before, at this point, we about what's best for this country. So I don't understand why y'all get so much y'all panties in a bunch what these athletes do. Remember, Kyle Kuzma, donated some money to his ex-high school, and people say he should have gave it to the unfortunate. The poorer high school. Like, man, get out of here. Stop telling people what they can and can't do with their money and their time. Real talk. But when Trump spoke out about Shedeur Sanders, y'all like, oh, I can't agree with him the first time. You would agree way more with Trump if you put your emotional ass aside and look at what he's trying to do. Ain't y'all tired of males being in female sports? Ain't y'all women saying y'all tired of working? Traditional homes, that's what he pushing. He wants to bring back nuclear families. Well, he's just trying to depopulate black people. With some good come with some bad. With some bad comes some good. The devil do good too, but I'll say this too. Black people are doing a great job of depopulating themselves. From 28 abortions since 1987? 29 million abortions? So we popping each other over absolutely nothing. So I just appreciate somebody who is honest about who they are. I just respect the White House, just as those players should. That's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. And if we really talking about taking a stand against white supremacy, why they playing for the NFL? Why a lot of these guys ain't riding for Kaepernick and Eric Reed, right? You know, why they ain't band together and get Robert Kraft the hell up out of there? Come on, if one of them got caught at the massage parlor, they'll be up out of there. If they really took a stance like that, they wouldn't take the white man's money. They would fight for their own guaranteed contracts. I just see it. So where do we draw the line at this pro-black shit? We draw it at interracial dating. Come on. Where do we draw the line at? Oh, going to see the president? Well, trust and believe me, some presidents have been exactly what Donald Trump is, but they hit him. Joe Biden. But if you watch what they do and what they support, and you become informed and you do some research, you'll be feeling the same way I'm doing, but it's just a misinformed. You know? And I ain't saying that you had to vote for them, you didn't have to vote, you set it up. I understand, that's your personal preference. But let's stop pushing this shit where we not taking people for who they are. Come on, man. If we took the mask off, a lot of the people that run this country, y'all look stupid. Most people tell, Abraham Lincoln freed the slave officers. No, he freed the slave to cripple the Confederate South, the Confederate pushing the South. It had nothing to do with the goodness of his heart and him being 2% nigga. But I'm not even gonna get into that, man. Check out the NFL playlist. Check out the Real One-on-One playlist. Hit the link in the description. Find me on X, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Amazon.